Let's talk about vulnerability for a second. The ability to be seen. Why are we so afraid to be seen? Well, let's put it this way. When we're kids, we play pretend a lot, right? We pretend we're different characters from different storybooks, or we pretend that we're like an astronaut or teacher or whatever kids do. And it carries through later in life, whether we realize it or not. And we always have this degree of playing pretend in life, putting on a certain front or character. I'll call it shielding or masking. And the point is that we go through life and we always have a shield up, some sort of body armor, because we're scared to be vulnerable. Because what happens when we start putting the shield down, when we start peeling layers off? It's like for women going outside without makeup, or a guy going outside without pants on. We feel exposed. What will happen if people see me? If people see my real face? If people see who I really am? We have become a species of secrets and shadows, where everybody seems to be hiding something, because we feel like if we're too vulnerable, we're burdening other people. We can't burden other people because we equate it to being weak, to being powerless. We live in a society where there's a lot of fourth grade bullies acting as adults, playing the character of adults. The people who never admit to any fault, those bullies, the ones that never show any cracks in the surface, any vulnerabilities, that are the most insecure. It's the ones who can be open and honest with themselves enough to share something with another. Because what happens when you lower the guard, you lower the shield, and your heart is just wide open, we have a fear that it's just like all bad stuff is going to come to us. If we open our hearts to other people, if we expose ourselves, if we show our insecurities, or we show those parts of ourselves that we don't necessarily like to other people, that we're going to be judged, right? We have this fear of what will other people think. So therefore, we're scared to actually be seen as a whole person with all of our complexities, with the darks and the lights and the grays. But you know what else happens? When we lower that shield, because a lot of people in life are masked, they're shielded, and not everybody is going to want to open up to you, nor are you going to want to open up to everybody else in this world, right? We don't want full exposure. We're not going to be prone to everything in the world. But you know what happens when you open up, when you lower that shield at the right times, okay? And you're not always guarded 24/7. And you lower that shield and you do open up your heart to others who have an open heart. You know what happens? Something really magical or really powerful and empowering happens. This just connection to somebody else who's feeling the exact same thing, who resonates. And through that, you build power, you build strength, you build resiliency. So, you know, probably the thing that you're most afraid of in your life right now is also the thing that can probably help set you free. Anything that's holding you back, or anything that where you feel burdened, that thing that you feel that you keep burying, the secret, is probably the thing that will set you free in life. You have to realize not everybody is going to want to be vulnerable. Not everybody is going to want to see other people be vulnerable. Why? Because it makes them uncomfortable, because they resonate something with that. That's why it makes people uncomfortable to see other people being exposed or opening themselves, because we're not used to it. As human beings, we're not used to it. As a species of shadows, a species of secrets. I don't know how we got here where, you know, everything is kind of like a front a lot of times. You know, where we are still playing that game of pretend that we were playing when we were 5 years old, and disguising it as like an adult professional life. We can't be ourselves. So just think about it, okay? Let yourself be seen in the world for who you really are. Go outside without makeup and let somebody see what your actual face looks like. Maybe don't go outside without pants or clothes. Let's have some decency here. But you know what I mean, okay? Don't take that literally, but you know what I mean. Stop being so scared, because the things that you're most afraid of is probably the thing that is going to shift your whole world. And once you realize that, it's a pretty amazing thing. And it's amazing how many other people will connect to that very same thing, because after all, we're all human, and we're made to connect. We're not made to be robots. We're not made to constantly play these characters in these movies, because this is life. This is real life. And you know, you should be yourself in life. So anyway, hope you found this video helpful. Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like, subscribe button. I put out new videos every single week for you on all kinds of cool topics. I truly appreciate you supporting this channel. I really, really do. And on that note, I will see you on the next one. Peace.